Was it May? It was May. Back in May, we realized that we were going to possibly be able to move forward with worship and be together as a congregation as we met outside. The COVID reopening team had been meeting for a while and decided we just needed a tech team to help us so that we could get some people together in person and also be able to stream worship online so that those who weren't coming would be able to also participate in worship so that we could get everybody involved in worship that wanted to be here and be part of things. So we started talking to folks to be part of a tech team, and I'm going to let Fritz talk to you a little bit more about how that happened.
Thank you, Monica. Well, we put the tech team together, and the tech team that volunteered was Dan Duco, Harry Duco, Ralph Worley, Darwin Wayne, which is in Florida right now, and myself, and Monica. And Monica had a close friend, I think from Northville, and worked at Northville or did some things at Northville, named Brian Rose. And he came to this first meeting, like you're going to see us sitting around the table here, and talked to us about how we could do Zoom, how we could do live streaming, how we could do an outside service at the church, so that starting in June we would be outside, and then we would go until maybe September, October, and then hopefully move in. So he showed us a few things. One, the Mevo camera that's on us right now, which he told us where to get it, how much it costs. We went out and got that, and then by mistake we found the speaker that's given us the amplifier that's given us the information, sound. And with those tools, we were able to start service outside. I think this first service was June 28th, and then we did July, August, September, and part maybe the first week of October outside, and now we're inside doing tape services so that we can put all our stuff like this on and get out to the congregation. One of the things that we'd like to do is thank the people that contributed to this. There was no charge to the church, so people stood up and contributed. And we're also looking for people that would like to be on our tech team now. We're down to very few people left. Darwin went to Florida, and Ralph and I are kind of working on it, and Dan's working on it. So any help out there is appreciated. Here you go, Ralph. I'm sorry, Darwin's not here.
I don't think I really have much to add to what Fritz said, except I mainly volunteered as a person to help carry things to the outdoor worship. That's what I think initially Darwin did, and I did, and Gary Langer helped us keep carrying things out because we had to take the organ and the table and so forth out for the outside worship. And now we're working on the live streaming of weekly worship from the sanctuary, and we've got a couple of weeks under our belt on that, and we'll see how the future brings us.
All right, so we'll take you around the church, show you what happened this summer. So this is where we met. No, that's a big no. Don't stay in the red.
What do you mean no?
Social distancing.
Oh, then you can't be in that one.
Yeah.
I'll be back here.
Exactly. So that's how we manage. That is how we managed the social distancing during the first service out here in the parking lot. It was great. You saw. You're gonna see how everyone sat. Unfortunately, it's straight into the sun, so it was very hot. The summer was beginning, and we decided to move in a actually much nicer place.
Mentioned. Already walking with them, and we add our prayers of concern and our love that we send our way to each and every one of those that we've named today. And just ask that you'd be watching over each person, filling them with your spirit and your strength, offering your healing touch, your guidance and wisdom for those who are going through difficult times and for those who are helping others go through difficult times.
So this is where all happened during the summer. Nice place. You have to take care of it to trim some limbs and so on.
No leaves.
No leaves. And this is solution. This is what we went for, like a one-time purchase, which I think it works very well. At the beginning, we scratched our heads to see if it worked, if it's going to deliver what was been promised to. It turned out it was fine. We were able to videotape the service both outside and indoors. The sound was acceptable. Lucky, Fritz found that amplifier, which essentially saved the day for the sound. The only thing is it requires some work every single Sunday to prepare everything, and that's why you'll hear us a few times. We're still asking for help and volunteers.
Help!
Yeah, to help with that. Personally, I think the summer service was a success. It was really nice. And then the weather chased us inside.
And not online at the same time, we've decided that it's probably best for us to share the joys and concerns and prayer needs of our community at the end of our gathering time together. We find that that's more hospitable for folks that are joining us online. So I just want you all to know that we will have a time for us to do that following the benediction today. After we've closed up worship with our online worshipers, then you will be invited to stick around and be part of that time of joys and concerns after we have worship this morning that way. So with that, I just invite you to join together in a spirit of worship, in a spirit of community. All of us in Jesus' name. Amen. Go in peace.